Hey, what's going on, guys? Back with another video. This will probably be the last weekly video of this format that I'll do this year. I got some other videos planned coming up in the next couple weeks, and I'll get into that later in the video. But let's go ahead and get into some things. We're going to talk about the Indie World Showcase by Nintendo today. Just some arcade, one-up, just random news, and we'll get into some pickups and stuff like that. I haven't done one of these in a couple weeks, so we got quite a few pickups to get into at the end. But let's go ahead and get started. So first off, the Indie World was today, the December 2020 Indie World by Nintendo, or their Indie World Showcase, whatever you want to call it. There was a couple things that looked all right. These are typically not like nothing to get too excited about, but there was a couple of things that looked promising. Now, the first one was Cyber Shadow. This looks like kind of like a futuristic, almost retro style Ninja Gaiden, whatever you prefer to call it. I really enjoy that series. This is something I'll definitely pick up. It has limited run games written all over it, so more than likely I'll wait on that. It drops actually January 26th of 2021, so it's coming up pretty soon, just a little bit over a month. Depending on what the price is, I may pick it up and try it out. If it's only $10 or something like that, I may try it out and then double down on the physical when it comes out later on. But it definitely looked really promising. Another thing was Super Meat Boy Forever. And I think that they teased this at the Game Awards, from what I understand. But that drops December 23rd. I know a lot of people are really excited about that. Definitely, I know, John, I know you're probably ecstatic about this, but it looks really good. And the last thing that really looked interesting, or just I know that a lot of people will be liking, is Among Us. So Among Us is going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch. I think it actually dropped today, so that's available I think today on the Nintendo Switch. I have a lot of friends that play Among Us. They love it. I've never never gotten into it. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm curious if you can cross play the Nintendo version with the mobile version, because I know that's like an online kind of like friend-based game, and like Nintendo is just not great for their online system. So I'm curious how that's going to work. I hope that they cross up the compatibility with like the network of maybe mobile or different platforms. I don't know how they're going to do it, but hopefully they figure that out. But I know a lot of people will be liking that regardless, because it's a lot of fun from what I've heard. Next, we'll get into some arcade news. So our Marvel Pinball and Star Wars Pinball are both delayed until February 2021. It's kind of a bummer, because I had my Marvel Pinball pre-ordered. It was supposed to come out, I think, this week. But it's, like I said, not till February. It was going to be a Christmas present for the kids. That's obviously not happening. There's been some mixed kind of signals coming out. Some people have said that was due to that big Pacific storm that knocked over like 1,800 cargo ships off that ship out in the Pacific. Some people say it was for quality assurance reasons, that they kind of held it back for QA reasons. I typically believe the QA thing. It's possible it was because of both. But I haven't heard concrete evidence, at least from anyone, that it was actually the storming issue. I think it was the QA issue, from what I believe. I had mine pre-ordered from GameStop. I got an email from them and let me know it's going to be delayed. They gave me a $10 gift card off of $60. So that kind of sucks. But also, there's the official Arcade1Up marquees. I know I've done a couple videos about those on here over the last couple weeks. I got the Pac-Man, the TMNT one, and the Galaga one. I really like those a lot. There's still some available. I think that the TMNT one is not available. I think that one's sold out. They're $80. They're a little bit pricey. I know some people are happy with the ones that they have. It's up to you. If you have the ones from Disability, I would say just go ahead and keep those, because those seem pretty nice. I had the ones from Arcade1Up. I was never very happy with those, so I'm definitely glad that I switched over, and now all my marquees are uniform except for the Marvel Superheroes one. I still need that one, which let me know if that one ever went live. I don't know if that one went live and I was just too late to grab it, or if it never went live. So let me know if anyone grabbed that Marvel Superheroes light up marquee from Arcade1Up. But that's it as far as arcade news. I picked up a PS5. So I lucked out, and a close friend of mine actually had secured an extra order and was going to let me buy it off of him. Really saved me, but luckily I woke up, I think the Sunday morning before Thanksgiving, that week before Thanksgiving and Black Friday. I woke up at 5 in the morning, just picked up my laptop, refreshed on the Best Buy page, and it was available. So I basically add it to the cart, ordered it, and then let a couple friends know. And I know several people got Xbox Ones at the same time as well. So I really lucked out. I was fortunate to have Will Sean. I appreciate you looking out for me. But I'm glad that I was able to get one, and I'm not in debt to you for the rest of my life, which I would have been. So, so definitely happy about that. But it was just great that you had offered it anyways. But I have great friends. But next up, I have a couple video. I'll actually do a follow-up video about that, about just the PS5, just my impressions, probably within the next week or two before the year's over. I'll just give you some kind of like basic impressions of that, and I'll go over the games I've picked up. I'll wait till then to showcase. Also, this year, the reason why this is going to be my last video, this format this year, is I have a couple top 10 videos I'm going to try to get out this year. One will be my top 10 games that I beat this year that did not come out this year. So this is more like your retro style games, or games that maybe came out a year or two ago. I'm going to have my top 10 games that I beat this year from that list. And then after that, which will probably be the week after, or it may even be like the first week of January, it'll be my top 10 games that I beat that released this year. So I kind of want to focus on those to see if I can get those out. And plus family and stuff will be pretty hectic over the next couple weeks. All right, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into some pickups. So we'll start with, I told you I got that $10 off coupon on like a purchase over 60 for screwing me over on pinball, yada, yada, yada. So I got this Darth Maul Kotobukiya Art FX statue. I've been wanting this one for a while, and it actually went on sale, and plus I got the extra $10 off. I got it from GameStop. So really happy about that. I'm picked up a couple of these Artifacts ones. I think I only have two now, and I think I got the Mandalorian is on the way. So I'm going to try to get a couple of the Star Wars ones, and I'll kind of have a little collection of the Kotobukiya Artifacts statues. The Artifacts ones are really nice from Kotobukiya. I like the detail, and they do really nice sculptures. The only problem is they're pretty small because they're only 1/10 scale. That's the only thing. I wish that they were a little bit bigger. Next up, I got the Lois Lane DC Bombshell statue. See, this is kind of like what I wish the Artifacts were more like this. I think this is like 1/8 scale, and this is 1/10. But anyways, so I love the DC Bombshells line. I haven't got a DC Bombshells statue in a while, and it's kind of like, I think it's like 50 styles or 60 styles of the female DC characters. I really love this line. The Lois Lane I was about to get like a year ago, and then it just jumped up in price like really quick. And that's the thing about these, they kind of like, they'll get up there quick. So she was actually on sale this week. She was like $50 off of Amazon. She may still be on sale, but the DC Bombshells, I really love them. Would highly suggest that series. Anyone who collects statues or just like DC characters or just DC stuff in general. Next up, we'll get into some Black Friday purchases as far as games. I actually did not get a whole lot of games as far as Black Friday. I got Luigi's Mansion. This was from Walmart. I think Walmart had this for $30. I talked about it on that Black Friday video that I did. So that was the only switch. I think I got that, and I got Splatoon 2. I got Splatoon 2 as well because I already have Splatoon 2, but that was $26 I think at GameStop, so I picked that up as well. Madden 21, or Madden NFL 21, sorry. That's the PS4 version, but for those of you that know, if you got the PS5, it's actually free upgrade. It's not really designed to be a next-gen game, but it definitely is better on the PS5. It is a little bit better, and it comes with a free upgrade. So I got this. I think this was $26, $26.99 at GameStop as well for Black Friday. Played a little bit of that. It's pretty good. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't like this year's Madden, but I used to play sports games religiously. Now I just play. I'll pick one up every 2 or 3 years and just play one. So I don't know how much it was improved over the last couple years because I haven't been playing them as much. Next, I got Crash Bandicoot 4. It's About Time. This was, I think, $30 at Walmart. That was another one of the videos I talked about. I think pretty much everything on this that I got here is all stuff that I talked about in my Black Friday video. So at least I purchased the stuff that I was selling on. Doom Eternal was $19.99. I think that was pretty much across the board. That was like at almost everywhere. I forgot where I got that one from, but that was $29.99. And then Ghost of Tsushima was $40. This was the most expensive one, but I think that's the first time it's really been on sale since it came out. This I really want to kind of try to get this knocked down. I'm going to play this on the PS5 is what I'm going to do. But I wanted to get that in so I could try to get into my top 10 video, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that, so I'll have to go into the next year. So I'll probably start that in January, unfortunately. But, oh yeah, also, so I'm not going to talk too much about this. I got the analog NT Mini Noir. Did a video on that. I'll put a link up in the description for that as well. Then I got, what is this? This is a special reserve games, and they always have these games with like the dog on it and stuff like that. Mother Russia Bleeds. So I was going to do a separate video for this a while back, and I never ended up doing it. But it's kind of like an arcade style, pixelated beat 'em up, really bloody, violent, cool game. But the special reserve, I think that's like the special reserve edition or whatever. But it comes with a lot of stuff, and I'll kind of like I'll try to show that. I'll show some pictures of that in the editing of this video. Super Off-Road on the Sega Genesis. So Super Off-Road is a series that I really played a lot of when I was a kid. I feel like I have this on the NES as well, and this is a pretty cool one that comes with like it's like a cardboard box version. A lot of the Genesis, there's not. I mean, I guess there's not a lot of Genesis games that does that, but there are a few that kind of come in like a cool cardboard box. But I remember renting. That's like one of those games that I remember renting multiple times as a kid, and it just was one that I just always enjoyed and kind of went back to. For some reason, I don't think I ever bought it as a kid, but I know I own it now on the NES and on the Genesis. And I think it's just pretty much a straight port. I think it's like the same game. This is Twinkle Tail. So this is actually a repo. It's a Genesis game, but I think this was a what it was a Japanese only. And it's kind of like a vertical scrolling shooter where you kind of like play as like a little witch. But I haven't played much of it yet. So, but I always like picking up games like that, just like shooters that like that are kind of rare and maybe not have been like released in North America or something like that. So it's always a cool thing to add something like that to the collection, in my opinion. And then Rastan on the Sega Master System. I've been waiting to grab this for a long time, and I think I got this like about 3 weeks ago. I haven't been able to get a good price on it. I think I got it for finally like a complete in box, a pretty reasonable price. So definitely happy about that. And I got out a couple weeks ago and got some Transformers, did some Transformer hunting, and we'll get into that. This is a Studio Series 62. This is Soundwave. This is from the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen movie. Haven't been able to pick up, like I said, I used to pick up a lot of Transformers and haven't been able to just because I don't get out the house as much now because of the COVID. Here is Hoist. I think Hoist and Cliff Jumper were the last two of the Wave 1 deluxe classes for the Earthrise. I'll probably actually get out there this week because I got some time coming off, and I'll probably get out there and see if I can grab some more Transformers because I got these probably about 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I haven't got any. The last time I got some before that was weeks on then as well. But that is it, guys. As far as what I'm playing, I'm almost done with Neo 2. That game, I probably got 100 hours into that game. I really like it a lot. I'll talk more about that in my top 10 videos for this year. So that's actually what has held me back. I wanted to get Ghost of Tsushima and actually Doom Eternal done so I could actually put them on my top 10 list, but I couldn't. I've been playing Neo 2. It's eating up so much time, and it's like I like it so much, but it's like it's a time eater. It's a time eater. So but that's it, guys. Like I said, I got those videos coming up, so look out for them, and I'll see y'all later.